Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. I really don't remember what we were doing. I feel like I should get one more point in this so we can also shoot the charge ion, because that would make this much stronger. But I don't know if we were saving it for a system? We've already got drones. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizers. We talked to the wrong person. So, we're gonna want to hit the weapons. Yeah. And beam drone could probably get through. So we'll do that there, and then just pray that this lines up. Do something! Don't worry, we have this to protect us, and we have decent evasion. I guess. Yeah! We nicked that extra point out of there. All according to plan. And their little Leto thing, it can only do 1 point of damage. It's breached, they don't have weapons anymore. We fire here, and then right off into the sunset. I don't need that anymore. I'll put this back into the beam drone. This is breached as well. Completely screwed. $35. If we don't get a store soon, I'm gonna upgrade it. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else is trying to avoid notice. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies and suggest a trade. Ion bombs! Distress. Then we'll have to go through the nebula, but at the same time, it's not an ion storm, which means it's not bad. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spread. You ignore their request because we don't have a med bay. And I ain't about to lose somebody. Alright, I'm upgrading this. Weapon control, 1 more point of power. Yes! We can get more power. It's cheaper to get power. You know what? You know what? I'll take 2. I'll take 2. It's only 10 more scrap and we got 2 points out of that. So we'll put points into that. We've got this operational now. And I'm going to leave that point in engines. Perfect. If I use this, I can't even use all 4 of that. That's how much power we have. Stability. I like it. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Well, you know what? I just got an extra point of power to put into the beam drones. We're gonna charge this up and completely wreck their shields, at which point in time we will shoot an empty dead spot. And they will cry. Activate. Wah! Empty spot. Yeah, take that breach. You'll never go into that room ever again. Oh, actually at this speed, I think it actually fires enough to be worthwhile. This might not need to charge up that much, unless it, what's it called? Unless they have multiple layers of shields, I think I could probably just leave this on auto-fire. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's system is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris, and you are quite happy with the results. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships of the small station is offering an awesome deal. You get lots of fuel. This pleases you. You arrive at the long-range beacon to find a small space station that appears to be abandoned. Ooh. The station is in disarray. You find a cloning bay partially intact, but nothing else seems to be functioning. Search for a surviving DNA bank. While the cloning facilities are no longer functioning, you find someone was in queue to be cloned. You transfer their data to your clone bay, and after a time, their bodies rebuilt. The clone was extremely confused, but seems to accept their new situation. With no other options, the clone offers to work with your ship for a time. I've never seen that before. Sweet! You can go sit over here. So now our doors are super awesome. And if anybody dares to come over here, Kozar is going to show them what's up. Pirate controlled, Angie controlled. I don't have an Angie. More stores? Do I need stores? Ion bomb and other stuff is already pretty good. Maybe we should just go for scrap. We're gonna get, you know what? We're gonna get like 3 green sectors. Let's go for a red one. I don't need 4 green sectors. A few years ago, this region did stuff and things happened here. Distress beacon! Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation's gone haywire, and you lead them to their destination. They are quite happy about this. So you jump out here. This is around the time we should get triple shields. Should save up for that. You immediately notice a rebel ship chasing what appears to be a civilian transport. However, you are detecting chatter on an unencrypted Federation channel. That transport is carrying Federation loyalists. You have to help them. Evasion. That's another thing that we need. Evasion's nice. Nope. I'm gonna power that. I'm gonna power that. You're kidding. Don't blow up. Don't waste my drone parts. I forbid you. Oh, this thing's shooting it. Never mind. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Empty space? Empty space. Maximize our damage. Well, rip the beam drone dream. Unfortunately, these dastardly little things are so good at stopping a single drone. And they're cheaper. This charge ion's really nice. It's not too much slower than that other one, I think, actually. What is this, like 6 seconds or something? This is firing really fast. Can this keep it up permanently? I don't know that it can. We gotta check. Their ship looks to be on the verge of destruction, and life signs are quickly fading. Ooh. Despite your efforts, the majority of the crew do not survive. The sole survivor offers to join your crew and helps you strip the now derelict ship of useful components. That's sad. I already have gold people, so you can come over here and make this better. I should upgrade that. We'll get more power. So we can now get triple shields should we need it. I want to get over to that quest. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula, but your long-range scanners can find them. You follow the faint signatures and find them floating not too far away into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. Stelly is already a perfect captain. And Pomeroy would be better to go around and repair things. Why don't you go hang out over there, then? Yeah, you're a perfect captain, so even though Pomeroy's a perfect captain... Try and take my door room now, I dare you. Stupid nose. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you are escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a very nice reward. Only 20 for triple shields. Now we need evasion. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew. Nope. Maybe we should save up. I'm worried that we're going to be under 10. What I'm going to do... I kind of want to wreck the weapons because these scare me. And this is going to get through our stuff fast. So I'm going to shoot here too. Man, they only have 2 people on there and yet they have boarding. It's risky. Ooh, get breached. You can keep shooting there now. Ion down the shields. I'm gonna wait on that. You're not fixing it. We already have a full crew. Excuse me. Except their crew. Well, there's no reason for Pomeroy to be gold anymore. Sure. I don't need you. I appreciate your service. But we have 3 Mantis. We've got 4 Zoltans and 3 Mantis. If only we had someone to replace Stelly. This needs to be the green team. We need 1 more Mantis, and they need to be an awesome pilot. This is the greenest ship to ever be green, except for the fact that the ship itself is not green. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty. They can shoot 5 times. Yeah, it's way too much. Thankfully, we have time. Take them out! Mantis are bad at fixing things. There's no way they're gonna fix that in time. With a single Mantis, you work at the speed of half of a person. Your arms, they were made to destroy, not to fix. As long as the charge ion keeps stuff down. Perfect, 2 shots in there. They're dead in the water. In fact, why don't we just shoot the open space? Thank you for having this open space, by the way. Yeah, no. See, as long as they don't all activate, it's not really a problem for us. So we can just keep shooting that spot and hope that someday we stop missing. And it, I believe. You ever notice how often the enemies resist? When I have rock plating, I do not resist anywhere near that often. What? Like, I feel like theirs has to be special. Like, they got like 45% resistance on that or something, because that's just great. Double resist! That's 4 resists in a row. At least. There might have been 5. Wow, thank you. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of stuff. And they're arms dealers. Reconstructive teleport and teleport. Ah. Oh. Do I want one? Drone recovery arm. Oh, these are good. These firing 10% faster. Is that more important than... No. I think we're to sell this and pick up the drone recovery arm. As much as I unconditionally love reconstructive teleport. Oh my god, we should totally get teleport. We have Mantis. I need more scrap, though. And... Beam drone's probably going to work out better in the long run. I can't afford this anyway. I ain't going to sell stuff to get it. Unless I can... No, there's no way I'll make enough scrap in time. Basically impossible. Let's just keep moving. I'm sure we'll get another chance at it. We're gonna get a bunch of green sectors, too. You are not getting my crew. Persistent. But now we can use drones every single fight. Thank you, Augment. Sure, we charge up a little bit slower. But I can still murderize them. Is that a problem? That's the 2-power one? No, they can't hurt us. Let's kill the evasion. They don't have an empty room, unfortunately. And we don't have the ability to hit them because we suck. You're gonna have less health. The advantage is mine. Oh, that's right, Beam Drone. You're so useful. Ah, breached. No. We could just close those. I don't need the oxygen to go out anymore. We're gonna win this fight. Oh, you can't even return because your thingy's broken. Oh, I ran out of power. 54. Be able to get it now if I sold something. It's not a problem. Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we have... that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. I'm gonna wait until these are ready to fire to use this. That sounds like a... You only have single shields. This is gonna be a slaughter. Powered. Empty room. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to have infinite drones now. How did you shoot my drone before it got to shoot you once? How did you do that? And they're doing the resistant thing. I don't like fighting rock pirates, but I do like setting this mantis on fire. No, I'm not gonna. You resisted my shots. You've insulted me. I almost shot my own thing. 42. Asteroid field. A store. We could totally get a store before the end of this. Perfect. I hope we get boarding. A ship without life forms forms within a nearby dense asteroid field. You find pirate stuff. I just gave up on reading that. There's so many... I can't even. I do that at work too. Whenever I try to tell people like that the money's on their card, sometimes I say the card is on their money. Because they reloaded those prepaid card things. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. So it's not just Let's Plays, I do that in real life too. Anyhow, they already lost their evasion? Oh, they're too kind. There's two. That's what I didn't want to have happen. That's what we should get. We should get boarding and mind control. That sounds awesome. Because we've already got away. I just got to get a defense drone. That'll handle missiles, at least somewhat. And then we won't need cloaking. The ship explodes. I guess we could get hacking now because I have that drone recovery arm, so we're not going to burn through drone parts as fast. That's also an option. Oh! A hull beam around a Vulcan. But guys, it's a Vulcan. They're really gonna give me that? How am I supposed to say no? It's a defense drone. Another beam drone. I get a Vulcan and 2 beam drones. Honestly, I'd rather have a defense drone Mark 1. But once we break the missiles, it's not useful anymore. But this won't stop all the missiles. It pains me. What do we do? Nah, that's gonna be situational. I'll use the hull repair after each fight. And then keep it probably for the last one. I'm not gonna buy this. We need more power and weapon control. I don't know what weapons we're gonna use. We could use the ion bomb and the Vulcan. Nah, we're gonna keep with this for a while. But once we get more power... I would love to have these all operational. You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. They're really good at doors, so you get a cheap door upgrade. Your doors are the best. You arrive in Engi space. Our doors are fully upgraded, yeah? Yep. We have super doors. You receive a distress call from a nearby Engi ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. You receive another message from the ship, this time with a mantis at the comm log. Foolish meat sacks, he yells. Sensors indicate the ship is moving into attack, and boarders teleport from the station. And they have a bypass unit, because why not? We're gonna have power here, so that when they leave, that's not a problem. Also, I love these corner vents, because corner vents in general are just cool. There's no way in hell we could have drones over there, because these are the antithesis of fun. I guess ion bomb could help. Nah. We'll just keep on keeping on with what we got. You can just ignore them. They're gonna die. Yeah, they're pretty dead. 1, 2, 3, they all hit. So we want to hit their evasion? Yeah, let's get their evasion. Because Mantis suck at fixing things, and now they have to fix the breach too. Oh, is that the good one? Why am I losing stuff? I think that's actually the super awesome one that can render our shields useless. I need to hit your weapons. Oh, if that hit, that could have been bad. Wait, no, it can't. Our shields would be completely down, but we have 2 Zoltans in there. For reasons of 2 Zoltans, we are indestructible, with determination that is incorruptible. Nope. And it's breached. You guys are screwed. Yeah. Today is a bad day to be John. Aw, you're not gonna get it all the way? Oh well. I should have shot that empty spot. Oh, laser. The job, it was finished. 50. I don't need a store just yet. I would like to get at least 90. So that we can potentially get that boarding. If I have 2 Mantis, I don't see any reason to not get boarding, you know? We don't have reconstructed teleport, but I mean, it's not like you need that augment. It's just spiffy. Better than nothing. Yeah, alright. And I'll activate this because we don't lose anything. Hopefully it will happen to shoot when their shields are down. Do something! Yeah! Take that, oxygen! I love having Zoltans in here. And wait, are any of you, like, really awesome at engines? Because if I could get 4 Angie, or 4 Zoltans in here, that would be amazing. Take the damage. We took the damage. They've got too much ion. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. Famous last words. It'll take you too long to fix that. Okay, maybe it didn't take that long. Beam drone, keep firing. They're so almost dead. There we go, fix it. 51. I don't know if that store's still gonna be there, but we could jump down there and then jump around like that, and then it'll look all tactical and stuff. Like we weren't just getting cut off because we didn't happen to get there in time. That's back, you go back in there, okay. Can we make it to this store? Energy vessel hails you. Identity, Federation, Outlier, Probability. Implies, Revival. Implies, Hope. Assistance suggested. They offer some supplies. Oh. Still worth it. You receive a distress call from a nearby Angie ship, and you respond. I'll put that in there. Definitely going to beam them. Should also charge up 3, though. They're going to board me the next time they hit us. I'm going to shoot your weapons. You're bad at fixing things. That's 2 whole points of damage. Yeah, come over here and die. 1 Mantis versus 2 and you are already hurt? What were you thinking, Burko? Oh, I have a clone bay. It's not going to matter. You don't have a ship, dude? gone. Nobody's gonna save you now. Boop. 40. The station was in the process of being evacuated. A number of civilian Engi offer their gratitude as they finalize their preparations to leave. They offer you fuel as a reward, and you happily take it. I would like more power in this. More power in this? More power in this. Or 3 more points into the engines. You know what? As much as I would love to upgrade this, I think getting our defenses fully in position before getting the Vulcan and everything good is probably more of a priority. They insist they must destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. I don't have an Engi, which means I don't have a blue option for this. I'm not going to let you destroy my ship. The Engi be damned, no one threatens your ship. You prepare for a fight. I didn't know you could get the thing without Engi. I thought that was dependent on it. That's kind of neat, actually. 2 and 3. So we're going to power this up, use that beam drone, put 2 more points into here. Fire everything at the shields. Did I hit the drone? And why isn't it spinning? Curses, Engis are great at fixing things. Aha! Wait, this isn't gonna work. They're gonna stop my thing every time. The charge ion actually has to charge up. You know what? I ain't having it. I ain't having it. We're Vulcaning. This Vulcan's going to rev up, and it's going to pierce the heavens eventually. This is gonna take a while. This drone, it complicates things. And so on this day, we learned that a single defense drone 2 is actually strong enough to stop a Vulcan by itself. It's actually impossible for me to kill them with just a Vulcan, because it stops almost every shot, and the one shot that does get through just knocks down 1 layer of shields. Without the hull laser, it would have been impossible to win that. With the ship destroyed, you detect that the virus has abandoned your ship and disappeared somewhere within the systems of the wreckage. It will likely infect whatever Engi ship passes next, but your mission is too vital to risk reinfection by stopping it. Cool. I like Vulcans. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by space pirates. We are the hero type, though. So this will always shoot the shields, as is always. And it looks like this is going into shields now. Because our power allotment got a little crazy there. I love the Vulcan. Automated reloader would have actually been a little bit nicer for this, though, just to get the thing firing a little faster. Still, with the gold pilot. Gold pilot, a gold weapon person. Not too bad. Empty room. Take the 2 damages. Ah, the Vulcan. Proof that with high enough evasion you can still stop it. Reject the offer and continue your assault. The fires will stop them. Well, their crew would have died if they had more health. 26. Thank the heavens you showed up. Hull repaired. We could do that. We could do that, right? Let's do that. We should buy more power. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? Sure. You find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage what you can and move on. Oh, I expected to find a store. 25. Did we need that much power? I don't know. I just bought lots of power. I knew we needed power. And besides, we filled out the row. How could that not possibly work out in our favor? A shield overcharger, a small Engi research vessel, is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The Engi offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Oh, look, it's a store. I remember when we had a store. I didn't have scrap when that happened. This is the intertwined ships. Sure. To your surprise, one of the Engi vessels attacks. One ship detaches itself, surprisingly still quite whole, and opens fire. It looks like it's somehow identified you as hostile. It's fighting for territory. You got another one of those? Alright, this is gonna be a minute. Alright, so ion bomb is king. You just ion bomb the drones and then you finish it. They have a charge ion? I wasn't about to go and play with that. With the ship destroyed, stuff happens. Apparently, you interrupted the equivalent of a consolidation of two ships that were using each other's parts to construct a new vessel. The Engi were not truly hostile, their targeting computers had not finished adjusting. There's nothing to be done about it now, you have the remains, or you leave the remains for the surviving ship. Ah, sadness for them. Oh look, another store. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Now, I'm not gonna hire anybody. Zoltan-controlled, pirate-controlled. Let's actually go to the pirates. I don't really want to deal with Zoltan shields. If the reports are true, this area has been under the control of pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few settlements that remain, but they do so at great risk. Anyhow, it looks like we're gonna stop here. Another episode, probably to get to the Rebel flagship, and then probably one for after that. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.